of those terms that like just sounded like someone made it up. Like they just wanted to take a malignant narcissist and a borderline, which are like two of the worst possible, you know, separately alone, worst possible character, like cluster B personalities, and combine them into like a super psycho, like the worst of the worst, right? Personally, I've always found coverts to be very bad. You know, and as someone who's very attuned to people's behaviors and seeing the patterns of dysfunction and the pathology, right? The pathology of people. It's always fascinating to me. I've learned that try to, especially personally, I'm not saying professionally, I'm saying personally, in my personal life, people I'm dealing with on a regular basis, not to get tangled up in trying to like diagnose people or figure people out. You know, it's hard not to when you clearly see the signs because you understand what to look for, but you don't really know what chaos and evil and backstabbing and love bombing is until you meet one of these people, a malignant borderline. I wasn't sure if they really existed or if it was even a real thing or what that would even look like until, you know, I started to look for the signs and then start to see that there are these characteristics in people, right? It is a different type, a different kind of level. A covert narcissist is going to do things behind your back, and they're going to be sneaky, but they're going to be nice to your face, and they're going to, you know, pretend like everything's fine, and they're going to be polite, and they're not going to let you know that you see. You're not going to know what's coming, and you're going to be able to thwart them off a lot easier, right? The malignant borderline is not that way. They're going to do all the sneaky stuff behind your back, but they're also going to do the overt stuff in your face, which is essentially, it's just baiting. It's just baiting. It's you know, like just like the covert, they don't want people to think of them poorly. They want to be the victim. That's that's across the board in this kind of situation, right? They want to be the victim.